So, I'd like to call to order the meeting of the East Norriton Township Board of Supervisors for January 6th, 2025. Can I get a roll call?
Matthew Bryan, Chief of Police.
Krista Heinrich, Township Engineer.
Dave Chris, Director of Finance.
Jeff Winterbottom, Assistant Manager.
Bob Hart, Township Manager.
You guys are Solicitor's Office.
Kevin McDevitt, Supervisor.
Sandy Colby, Vice Chair.
Laura Rivera, Chair.
Joe Gavanna, Supervisor.
Dennis DeSanto, Supervisor.
Thank you, everyone, for joining this evening. We had some swearing in of new police officers as well as some commendations planned for this evening. Unfortunately, due to the inclement weather, we decided to delay those. I think it's, the families were actually grateful, including the family of the judge, to not to have to make special arrangements to be here tonight for that, and we're all looking forward to that. Probably, most likely in February, but we'll announce the formal meeting rescheduling at a later time. We'll start with a moment of silence for John Jack Tyler, who was an esteemed member of our township employees for quite some time. Before we begin the moment of silence, I don't know if anybody has any words they'd like to say, warrants.
Jack was a well-known part of our, valuable part of our team here for 40 plus years. Retired, feels like he retired two years ago. Here was 2018. So I know it's a shock to many of us here and many of the people that have known him and worked with him over the years in public works. But he will be missed, and we wish the best to his family.
Thank you. Thank you. Next on the agenda, we have the approval of the regular meeting minutes. We met on December 17th, 2024. Those minutes were posted. Anybody have any questions, corrections? Does anyone want to move to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Thank you, Vice Chair Coleman. Anyone want to second that?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Supervisor McDevitt. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the minutes of our meeting in December are approved. Citizens to be heard. Seeing
Single file.
any comments from my fellow board members at this point in the meeting?
Now, I'd like to thank Supervisor McDevitt for wearing two hats last year as chair and fire chief. I just let you know, Kevin, I appreciate you and the work that you continue to do for the township.
Thank you very much. I'm giving up the chair. Glad to give it to Supervisor Rivera. And as of Wednesday, I'll be giving up chief of the fire company. So hopefully I'm going to have a lot more time to get down to shore and possibly see my grandkids up in Maine. Thank you, Supervisor DeSanto.
I have a comment. I just want to thank the Public Works Department for the job they did today, removing the ice and snow, and they did the roads in record time, I think. And they're always out there first to do things. And the township should be proud of those people like we are, and they do a great job, and I just want to commend them for the job they did today.
Agreed. Going back to DJ's comments, I just want to thank DJ for serving as our vice chair for the past year. Your leadership was appreciated.
Yes.
I also want to remark and thank this board for their confidence in me and Vice Chair Coleman. Being the more junior members of the board, it is a little bit of a break from precedent, but we feel very honored not to speak for you, but not entirely expected, but greatly appreciated, and we promise to do this board and this township proud.
Don't mess up.
Yeah, you'll be
Next on the agenda, old business. 2020-08 Old Arch Road Financial Security Release Number 12. Bob, can you, Mr. Hart, I'm
Yes.
sorry, can you explain this one to us?
Yes, thank you, Chair Rivera. This is, as you know, over the last couple of months, we have been, the board has been releasing different amounts of escrow on this project as it gets close to final completion. Tonight, we are recommending a release of $89,708.66 of financial security. It is release number 12. The project is very close to complete. There is $17,500 remaining in the escrow account, and at some point in the future, we'll be coming back to you for that final amount. But tonight, you're voting on the release of $89,708.66.
Anyone want to put that in for a motion?
I'll put that in motion.
Vice Chair Coleman, are there seconds?
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor McDevitt. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, that motion carries.
New business, resolution number 2911, setting the schedule of rates for towing establishment. We'd like to call on our Chief of Police, Matthew Brennan, to review this item.
Thank you, Vice Chair Coleman. The Police Department is requesting that the towing rates accurately reflect today's pricing schedule, as the current rates are from 2011. So we're looking for the basic towing charge to be set at $195, basic vehicle crash cleanup at $45, oil dry at $25 per 50-pound bag, service calls to include lockouts, jump start, tire change to be $50, and the storage daily fee for after the first 24 hours to be set at $75. And I can answer any questions you guys may have.
I have a question. So the rates that the towing system had now,
Yes.
is that what they had to charge to the insurance company?
It would, yes, it is set at any tow ordered by the police department. $120 is the 2011 pricing, up
Right.
until right now, if you were to approve that.
Okay.
So yes, any tow that we ordered.
All right.
And this, this updated fee schedule, again, been 13 or 14 years going on now. It's more in line with the going rates of.
I agree. I agree with that. And also the things that your list of like oil dry and that kind of thing, they definitely need to be.
And we know that's been a problem over the past year at least.
Well, it has, and then the cleanup too. I mean,
Yes.
It's been an issue, so thank you.
Anyone want to approve that?
I'd like to make that, the motion for that, yes.
Thank you, Supervisor McDevitt. Any seconds?
Second.
Thank you, Vice Chair Coleman. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, resolution number 2911 passes. Manager's update.
Thank you, Chair Rivera. I will keep it very short tonight because I know we had a long reorder and went very well, but it's a long, kind of monotonous process that we do every year. I know it's awkward at times because it doesn't flow, but it flowed very well tonight, so thank you. I just wanted to add on that as today our public works were out very early, and one of our esteemed public works supervisors is here filming tonight. But they were out early, they worked hard, they get it done. If you recall, I think I got up at 5 o'clock, there wasn't a flake, and by 7 o'clock, everything was covered. So I don't think a flake landed, it didn't stick and cause an issue. So I really want to just put a shout out to our guys, and they really put the time in to get out there. Today was during the day, many times it's overnight, cold and leaving your families, and they do a great job, they never complain. So I want to thank them publicly and just thank staff for a great year last year and the board for their support and guidance. And we really look forward as a team to going into 2025 and having a great year. A lot of changes this year, like they are every year. And we're going to work hard to make East Norton Township an even more prepared and better township going forward. So thank you.
Thank you, Township Manager Hart. Upcoming meetings and event dates. Does anyone have that list? I leave it on the table.
Monday, January 20th. Let me draft.
So, do you have it, Sam?
I have the draft version.
Oh, they're on the table.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Upcoming meetings, Tuesday, January 7th, elected auditors organization meeting. Tuesday, January 14th, zoning hearing board meeting. Wednesday, January 15th, planning commission meeting. Thursday, January 16th, human relations commission meeting. Monday, January 27th, historical advising committee meeting. Tuesday, February 11th, zoning hearing board meeting. Wednesday, February 19th, planning commission meeting. And Tuesday, February 25th, board of supervisors regular meeting. Also upcoming events. Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, 1 p.m. movie matinee. And Monday, January 27th, 2025, 10:30 is our bingo. And also, we do want to recognize on Monday, January 20th, is the national recognition of Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
If I can add, Madam Chair, that if you're really looking for a good time at a party, please join Dave Chris for the auditors reorganization meeting. You'll never forget it.
It's unforgettable.
What time? 6 p.m. tomorrow, okay.
It lasts till about 6:04.
And to the public, these dates are available on our township website.
Any last call for citizens to be heard? Hearing none, would anyone like to make a motion to adjourn our meeting?
So moved.
Thank you, Vice Chair Coleman, second.
I'll second.
Thank you, Supervisor DeSantis, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, this meeting is